there isn't a soul on this earth that can tell me that my God is not real. You cannot tell me that at all. So last week I made a video about being so exhausted with the gym and with just the new transitions that I'm going through with life. And I ended up asking God, like, is this even what I'm supposed to be doing? Like, I feel tired, I feel defeated, I don't know what's going on right now. I just want to enjoy life and I want to chase my dreams at the same time. But I need to know if this is what you want me to do, if this is what you need me, you require me to do. Because I've tried to live my life without him and it got me nowhere. Life without God was scary, it was ugly, it was not a place that I was supposed to be at. And I thank God I've gotten through that. So came back into my life and I was like, okay, we're gonna have a sit down and we're gonna do things your way. So wellness has become a very important part of my life. And years ago, I had to leave work. I went to the emergency room because my blood pressure was high, like spiked. And mind you, I was in my mid-20s, like 25, 26, somewhere in that area. And my blood pressure was very high to the point it was giving me chest pain. It was hard for me to breathe. Like, that was one of the scariest experiences I've ever had, honestly. So life completely changed. I accepted God back into my life because I grew up in a church home. But that's another story for another video. But anyways, accepted God back into my life. Got rid of all of the stressors, including my job, my bedside job that I initially loved, okay? Surrendered that. And I was like, okay, so we're on this new journey. I need to know if I'm on the right path. I need to know if you want me to be doing this. Like, is this part of your plan, right? So that night, I listened to a podcast. It's one of my favorite podcasts. It's Secluded Thoughts. And she was talking about how hyper independence can harm your relationships. But not only your personal relationships, but also your relationship with God. It's interfering with your relationship with God, because how you treat people is how you're treating God as well. And that shook me. That shook me to the core, because I do feel like sometimes I can be hyper independent. Not even sometimes, baby. All the time. Okay, well, I got it. Like, no one's here to help me. No one's here to save me. I'll save myself, right? And sometimes I can do that. Sometimes I fall victim to that. If God is taking a long time, or my results are taking longer than I thought, then yeah, I'm like, okay, you know what? Maybe I should reroute. Maybe I should do something different instead of just asking him. So this time I was like, okay, let me just ask, and just be ready for whatever answer I get, right? So listen to that podcast and it checked me. So I was like, okay, yeah, let's do something different. So anyways, I asked him if this is even what he wants me to do. Like, I need some kind of motivation. I need some kind of energy, like a force through you. And I need to know that it was through you. I went on a short fast from social media because I wanted an immediate answer. So that whole night, usually I spend my nights doom scrolling on TikTok, like looking at funny videos or whatever until I go to sleep. That night, whenever I craved to get on social media, I opened my Bible and I'm in the chapter of Luke, and I eventually just fell asleep to reading Luke. So I don't get on social media still in the morning after I wake up, finish my morning routine, on my way to work, and I check my phone and I got so many encouraging messages out of nowhere. My best friend, she texted me and she was like, hey, I'm just letting you know, like, I've been bragging about you to my coworkers and my neighbors, and if you can we talk tonight so you can talk to this other nurse about, you know, how you switched from a super stressful situation to where you are now. And I was like, okay, that's cool. And then my other guy friend, he messaged me and he was like, oh, like, we have to schedule like a workout session whenever you come down here. I was like, okay, yeah, like that sounds good. So I responded and I was like, absolutely. And my trainer, he sent me something very encouraging, and he actually called me to give me some encouraging words. And when I got in, this was all before I got into my job, to the office, and I'm doing my usual routine there as well. I usually drink my shots that my sister makes. It's a ginger shot and an elderberry shot. I drink those, and then I bring protein to my job so I can put that in my drink so I can reach my goal. And this nice lady who we usually just say like hi, bye, short, cute conversations with, she comes into the little lunch break room where I'm doing my supplement care, and she starts asking me questions about my wellness journey. And she was like, you know, you're so motivating. Like, you make me want to, you know, take my supplements more serious. You make me want to like actually like lock in with my wellness. And I was like, this is like, it's not even noon. So what I asked for, I immediately got. No one can tell me that God is not real. Just the work that he does in my life, the things that I've seen him do in my life, in other people's life, my family, my loved ones' life, like, no one can tell me that. So if you need an answer, keep God in the center of everything and ask him whatever you want to ask him, because he is going to answer it. Okay? Mwah.